Imagine losing a game because of a mistake that everyone saw except the refs. Steve Kerr, head coach of the Warriors, completely lost it after a controversial ending in the game against the Nuggets. And what went down was straight up bizarre. Welcome to NBA Hype. Let's talk about the drama between Steve Kerr and the refs during the Warriors vs Nuggets game. There was finger pointing, complaining, and a super sketchy decision, you know? I'll break down the play for you if you haven't seen it yet and explain all the controversy, but first, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because we've got fresh NBA news every day. Last night, during the Warriors-Nuggets game for the NBA Cup, we had one of the season's biggest controversies. The final score was 119-115 for the Nuggets, but what had everyone talking wasn't just the Warriors' loss, it was how the last few seconds played out. Here's what happened. With 5 seconds left, Christian Braun from the Nuggets dove to the floor to grab a loose ball. So far, so good. Here's where it gets messy. Braun appeared to make the gesture for a timeout. And here's the catch. The Nuggets didn't have any timeouts left. For those who don't know, in the NBA, calling a timeout when you don't have any left results in a technical foul. That means the Warriors would have gotten a free throw and possession of the ball, with the score at 119-115 that could have completely flipped the game. Steve Kerr caught the gesture instantly and lost his mind on the sideline, shouting and waving to get the refs' attention. He wasn't alone. Several Warriors players also called out the play, but the refs didn't call the technical foul. Instead, they ruled it a jump ball with only 1.9 seconds left on the clock. With no time to make a move, the game ended and the Nuggets took the win. At the post-game presser, Kerr didn't hold back his frustration. Check out what he said. Braun called a timeout. He dove on the floor. He rolled over, Kerr said. Everybody saw it except for the 3 guys we hired to do the games, and that makes me angry. That's a technical foul. They don't have a timeout left. We shoot a free throw. We get the ball. We got a chance to win the game. The officials all told me they didn't see it. It's up to the referees to see it. That's why we have 3 of them. Somebody's got to see it. So yeah, that made me mad. But Kerr wasn't the only one to speak up. Head of officiating Tyler Ford also weighed in, but his explanation was completely different. According to him, Braun's gesture wasn't clear enough to be considered a request for a timeout, which is why the refs didn't call the technical foul. As for Braun himself, he tried to downplay the situation. It might have looked like it maybe. I was fumbling the ball on the ground a little bit, Braun said. My hands moved, but the refs didn't call it. Now let's be real, this kind of play will always spark debate. Did he or didn't he? Either way, you can't ignore the fact that the Warriors also fumbled the bag late in the game. They were up by 10 points with 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter, but let the Nuggets go on a 23-9 run. That comeback sealed the deal for Denver and showed their strength even without Jamal Murray on the court. And to top it off, the loss came with a price. If the Warriors had won, they would have hosted their next NBA Cup game against the Mavericks. Now, they'll have to pack their bags and travel to Houston to face the Rockets next week. Talk about adding insult to injury. Between on-court mistakes, ref drama, and all this controversy, there's plenty to debate. Can the Warriors bounce back, or has the vibe soured for good? So what do you think? Did Braun call for a timeout, or was it just an illusion? Did the refs blow it? Drop your thoughts in the comments and make sure to hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss any NBA drama. We need your support to keep bringing you the latest and greatest NBA news every single day. Thanks for tuning in, and see you later, alligator.